Okay, let's see if the streams have started. I don't know if they have. Has it started? Is it officially going? Are we live?
Let's see.
I'm checking. I am live. Hey. What is up, guys? Give me a second, because I have to pull up live chat. I should be connected to the internet. What's going on? There we go. There we go. We're live. We already got a viewer. I'm pretty sure it's Will, though.
Hey, what's up, babies?
What is up, my guys? We are here. So, I know this is a little late. Probably not even really relevant much anymore, but, we don't have a lot of, people that come into the comment section and ask us to do stuff. So, we got a comment in the last stream that I did earlier today asking me to do a live reaction to Jaiden Animation's Nuzlockes. I'm going to go ahead and be honest. I have seen both of these videos before. So it's not really a full-on fresh reaction. Like, I don't remember bits and pieces of it, but I know once I start watching them, I'm going to start remembering it. So in all reality, this is kind of just going to be me, like, using my own Nuzlocke skills to kind of figure out what could have been done different, how it could have been done better. But Jaiden is a competitive Pokemon player. I respect the heck out of her. She works really hard. Definitely go check out the original videos. I have linked them in the description for this. I do not own any of this footage. This is owned strictly by Jaiden Animations. So, like I said, I've left links to the original videos in the description. So definitely go check her out if you have not watched these on your own already. I don't want to get all the views for this. I think I've pretty much hit everything, haven't I, Will? That I'm supposed to say.
Well, you know what sucks about the stream and being on call at the same time?
What's up?
Is that I hear everything you say and what's on your end before it actually appears on the stream.
Yeah, that tends to happen. Wait, who is messaging? Oh, it's Destin. Destin, join the stream or join the call. I don't care which. But I guess, you know what? Let's go ahead and start this video, shall we?
Yeah.
Within the Pokemon community, there's a set of self-imposed rules you can add to the game to make
Okay.
it more challenging, called the Pokemon Nuzlocke.
I want to make sure that that is actually playing into the actual thing. I want to make sure that that is actually playing into the actual thing. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. My mic is picking up the video. Oh, no. Oh, dear God.
Yep.
Okay. Let me see here.
Yep.
Fuck. I gotta fix that issue, definitely. With OBS.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want my mic to pick up. I gotta turn my mic back up. Okay, so... Fuck. I've heard the videos before, but I gotta have them playing. Let's see. The only thing I could think of to do would be during the reaction to just kind of mute my mic. Because I'm going to be stopping and going anyways. So at this point, it's just going to be... Fuck. Alright. I guess what we'll do is I'll only talk during the what's the word? During my little pauses. And we'll just discuss what I guess we view different. Alright, ready? Go!
You can only catch the first Pokemon you run into per route. If a Pokemon faints, it dies and you can't use it anymore. And you have to nickname your Pokemon to get more attached to them. That means if you aren't careful, you can technically lose a Pokemon game under those conditions. I've wanted to do a Nuzlocke for the longest time. I've started a couple in the past, but never actually got to finish any because busy. But today's the day that all changes. I decided to make a video on my first full attempt at a Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. Let's see how it went. After breaking free from the back of the moving truck my mom stuffed me in and introducing myself to the neighbor Brendan, the kid that I always thought was a monkey said that he heard screaming up ahead. Professor Birch is getting mauled by a level 2 Poochyena, so I let his Torchic out and she scratches the crap out of it. He gifts me Torchic for rescuing him and I name her Teriyaki, my first Pokemon. Walking up the route more, I run into Brendan, who challenges me to a battle, where Teriyaki proceeds to also scratch the crap out of his Mudkip. Good job, Teriyaki. You're 2 for 2. Doing great. Professor Birch gives me 5 Pokeballs, and the Nuzlocke has officially started.
So, definitely, first thing I want to kind of go ahead and say, not a lot of people actually know this, but one of the rules for Nuzlockes is actually optional, which is the nickname rule. You do not actually have to nickname a Pokemon. It's recommended, but you do not actually have to do it. One of the other rules that is optional, which is the Pokeballs. When you get the Pokeballs, that's when the Nuzlocke starts. No, some YouTubers I've seen actually start their Nuzlocke the minute they get their starter. That's the start of the lock. A lot of people do the whole Pokeballs though. That way you actually can catch Pokemon on the first couple routes. So. Definitely thought I'd kind of bring that up, you know. Alright, let's continue.
I walked back up to catch my first Pokemon and ran into a Zigzagoon. Alright, not the best, but I can work with this. You know, I think we're gonna have a really awesome adventure. Dude, so Teriyaki one-shotted
I forgot about that. We're gonna have a really awesome adventure. One of the big mistakes I think she made is level 3 Zigzagoons. You can just throw a Pokeball. You don't even have to attack. It's just throw a ball, you'll catch it.
For real.
Guaranteed. You will get it every time. But this was her first Nuzlocke, so I'm not gonna fault her too much for that, you know. Definitely really fun though. Alright, let's continue.
Zigzagoon with a critical hit scratch, but whatever. Contain your murder a little bit, alright, guy? Route 102 is right around the corner, and that's where I was able to catch Corn the Seedot. Look at us, couple of friends ready to take on the Hoenn region together. After watching the weird kid Wally struggle to catch his first Pokemon, I continued on to Route 104 and found a little Tailo in the grass. Aggressive and screams and hungry? Oh yeah, I know your name.
Ari. I don't know if a lot of you watch Jaiden animations, but Jaiden's bird is named Ari, so it's a lot. It's really funny to see that be brought in. That's really cool. I love Jaiden's videos. Jaiden, if you ever watch this, big fan.
In Petalburg Forest, a Team Magma grunt jumps some random professor, so Ari and Teriyaki peck his eyes out. Oh, hello, Shroomish. I'm gonna name you Onion.
Dude, that is such luck. I just noticed that. I forgot about that. Shroomish is a rare encounter in Petalburg Woods.
Yeah.
So the fact that she got a Shroomish, that is like major luck. Like, good job, Jaiden. Flat out.
She didn't get a Wurmple.
It's really Wurmple is so common, and just to see that she got a Shroomish, which I know is I think it's like a 10% spawn.
Yeah, it's like 10, 15.
No, it doesn't go above 10 usually. It's about 10. That's good plays. Good plays.
Make it to Rustboro, and while getting ready to take on Roxanne's gym, Teriyaki kills another Zigzagoon I was about to catch. What's your problem with Zigzagoons, dude? But it turned out alright because she also ended up evolving. Onion was able to destroy Roxanne with ease, and we got our first gym badge. Exiting the gym, we catch a glance that Team Magma is up to no good again. Something about the scorching earth or something. And this old man exclaims that they stole his Pico. Here's your dog. Also your...
You know, and I've noticed this from both videos. She uses her Pokemon like weapons. Legit just throws Talo at the grunt's face. Here, attack. Oh, Lord. Alright, let's keep going.
Coming with me. The mayor thanks me by turning me into his errand boy, and I arrive in Dewford to give a letter to Stephen. Alright, what do we got? Ugh. Okay, chomps. After finding Steven, it was time to take on Brawly, the next gym leader. Ari's a stone-cold killer and easily earned MVP in that fight. Things were going well, 2 badges in, and the team is looking good. On my way to the next city, I caught a tentacle on the beach. Squidward. And after beating Team Magma and Brendan again in Slateport, it was time again to get ready for the gym battle with Watson. But as I was fighting some trainers, Chomps the Mawile got electrocuted a bit too hard and was killed.
First death, Mawile. You know, I gotta say, yeah.
How much water she got? Did you fill her water bowl up today? Huh?
No, I did not.
No, you need to change it.
Mm-hmm. Do that after. Sorry about that. I guess let's just keep going.
Jaiden, let's battle. I want to show you how strong I am. Okay. Ari, this is an electric gym. You're not allowed to fight in here, so you can just wait outside. While battling the gym trainers, Onion evolved into Breloom, and together with Teriyaki, they were able to get another victory. Now we were riding high. 3 gym badges in and no main casualties. With our massive confidence, we decided to take on the Win Straight family's challenge of beating all their family members. I had Squidward out front to get him some experience, but we ran into some troubles with Grandma. Oh god, it's gonna do a high jump kick. We can take him out, but I need a clean switch first. So...
That poor Whismer just got demolished. But that's definitely a good play. That was a good play on Jaiden's part. That was smart. In Nuzlockes, you have to know when to sack them on, and she played that real well. I will give her props for that, you know. Even in competitive battles, you have to know when you have to sack them on to preserve another. So, good job, Jaiden.
Well, I had to sacrifice Hushchild the Whismer, but honestly, that was the safest move to ensure no one else died. Goodbye, Hushchild. You might... sacrifice Hushchild the Whismer, but honestly, that was the
Okay, I'm back.
Ah,
Gotta check live chat here. Yeah, because I was trying to hit 9. It skipped like 9 minutes into the video further in, so I was like, oh shit, now I gotta rewind again. So, well.
oops.
Safest move to Fall Arbor, fighting some
Alright, there we go.
Ari evolved. Oh,
Ooh,
look at my
Ari.
big bird. Oh, look at you. We were almost to town, but we had to get through the sooty grass on 113. Oh, jeez. Alright, Barf, get in there with...
Sorry about the double Jaiden, guys. I was just having to... I forgot to mute my mic before I started that back up, so that's my fault.
The rest of them. I walked into Meteor Falls to see Team Aqua and Team Magma arguing about water and rocks. Can I go? So get over here, Zubat. They kept complaining and I had to go up the volcano they were blocking to fight Maxie, the Team Magma leader. That was a hard fight. Onion and Teriyaki were able to take out his Mightyena and Camerupt, but his Golbat hit hard. I ended up having to switch in Ari and double team up to win the battle. Not the most honorable of strategies, but it worked and we're moving on.
Okay, whoa. Jaiden, I don't know if you're ever gonna watch this, but do not complain of a, do not complain with how you win a battle in a lock. Like, if you have to double team up to get that win, double team up to get that win. That is the best strat you can take at that point. Like it may not be an honorable strat, but if it works, it works. I think I speak for both of us when I say that.
When you say...
The double team strat. Yeah. Alright, moving on.
On the way down the volcano, I ran into a mat shop. Oh, hello there, Chad. What? You're a female? Did I stutter? We arrived in Level Ridge Town and started getting through Flannery's gym. During that time, Squidward was almost killed by a Fury swiping Kecleon. Fury swipes. Oh my gosh, that does a lot of damage. Stop! But when it came time to battle, he pulled...
Yo, that's not gonna happen again. You are not gonna live that again. Fury swipes. Dude, I hate Fury swipe deaths. I'm not gonna lie. I've had it happen before. It's not fun.
What?
The Fury swipes death, you know?
Yeah.
Those
That's
are not
stupid,
fun.
man.
Those are not fun. I hate them.
his weight and more. Honestly, with the team, there wasn't much I could have done to Flannery's fire Pokemon, but Squidward came in clutch by learning Bubble Beam, and it was all over for her. Badge 4, under our belt. Brendan met up with us outside the gym to give us goggles so we could walk in the sandstorms. I found a claw fossil, and Anorith was born. I didn't know what to name it, so my friend named him Gary. Now it was time for the 5th gym. After some training, Chad evolved into Machoke, and the team was leveled up. I started the battle with Ari, and after realizing I was in trouble...
I have a challenge.
No, I hate ads. Why can't I skip it? Yeah, skip.
Yeah, that doesn't do a lot of damage. I'm in.
Dude, that was Jesus. Slackings are tanks. They can tank a lot of hits and do a lot of damage. Like that, like I just like I sit there and watch that. I'm like, oh shit. And like I don't even think the level difference was that high. Let me back it up some. Yeah, like she was one level higher. Jesus. All right, let's keep going. Oh my god, we're only 6 minutes in, and this is like a 17-minute long video. I need to stop pausing so much. What I'll do in a few minutes, I'll pause it again and we'll discuss what we watched from there.
I managed to squeak by with more double teams. Ari was barely able to take out the first slacking, so when the second, stronger one came out, I knew I had to use a different strategy. I brought out Onion to leech seed it and try and get more chip damage in, which worked, but he was also killed by Slacking's facade, which I thought he could take. Chad was able to finish off the rest of the fight, but that was the first death that actually hurt. I'm not crying. Someone's just chopping onions in here. But with every down, there's an up, and Corn stepped up and was ready to fill Onion's spot. While passing through Mauville again, Watson asked us to help him turn off the city's generator, and while down there I found a Magnemite. You wanna come with? Okay. We kept on our way, catching Spurky the Electrike, and while fighting some trainers, Corn survived 2 very close calls. He took a Swords Dance boosted Fury Cutter by Ninjask, and a misclick from me, which resulted in him tanking a wing attack from a Talo. No! Corn, no! Oh. Dude, Corn, I'm so sorry. You're such a trooper. Good news is Squidward evolved while training, so that's neat.
That fucking face. It's handsome Squidward, guys. It's handsome Squidward. It's amazing. Like I said, you are not gonna see Corn live something like that again either. That's no. Jesus Christ. Alright, on to more of it.
We arrived in Fortree City, and this was a gym I was really nervous about. Not only did we not have a good team to take on a flying type gym, but Winona's Altaria is notorious for sweeping teams if she sets up too many dragon dances. I went to the grass to train up the team, and the worst happened. Corn was killed by pin missile from a Zigzagoon. Wait, no. Stop, Corn! Corn, no, Corn! You monster, how could you do this? Is this why you kept trying to kill all the Zigzagoons? I want to think that Corn sacrificed himself because he knew we were at too much of a disadvantage going into Winona's gym, and by opening up a space, we could get the type advantage we needed to stand a chance. With a heavy heart, I brought Zip Zap Zop the Magnemite to the team, and realized how much more grinding I was gonna have to do. I had to fight so many Merrills to get Zip Zap Zop on par with the rest of the team. You wanna know how many? The move Thunderbolt can be used 15 times before it runs out, and I had to go back to the Pokemon Center almost 6 separate times to refill it.
Okay, I want to do some math here now, because she just gave me a math lesson, so let's see. If the move Thunderbolt can be used 15 times, and she has to go back 6 times, she used Thunderbolt 90 times. Jesus Christ. That is a lot of T-bolts, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a lot of T-bolts.
That is 90 Meryl. Over 90 Meryl she probably had to kill to get the Zip Zap Zop grinded up. Jesus. That's a lot. Good job, Jaiden.
Meaning Zip Zap Zop killed more than 80 Meryl that were living in that lake. Winona led with Swellow, which Zip Zap Zop was able to take out. But she immediately brought out Altaria, which made me very scared because I know she's got Earthquake on that thing. I didn't have a clean switch, and I knew no one on the team could take 2 hits from this Cloud Bird. So I ultimately decided that I'd have to have Zip Zap Zop paralyze it in exchange for his death. Goodbye, Zip Zap Zop. You weren't here for long, but your efforts will not be in vain.
I hate ad, but I'm not paying for YouTube Premium to not get ads.
Oh my god! Somehow Zip Zap Zop lived the earthquake on 2 HP like a mad lad. Korn must have been looking down on us for that one, because there was definitely a 90% chance Zip Zap Zop was supposed to die there. With that string of luck, I was able to switch Ari in for Zip Zap Zop to predict another earthquake, and started chipping away at the Altaria, which was not gonna be easy. She was already starting to stack up those dragon dances, which make her moves even more powerful, and I was legitimately sweating.
The Minecraft bird dance. No. Jesus Christ. That was definitely EVs right there. EV training.
Yeah.
That was definite EV training for that. Great job, Jaiden. I want to make sure that
Double Jaiden.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
But with what little luck we had left, Winona got greedy and tried to get in that last dragon dance, and that's when Ari was able to swoop in and snipe that kill. If that Altaria would have decided to attack at any point, she would have one-shotted anyone and everyone on my team. Thank you, Korn. You shined your photosynthesis onto us. From there, I was able to heal up Zip Zap Zop and sweep the rest of her team. The 6th gym badge was ours. Outside the Safari Zone, I found a Duskull I was able to catch. I tried to have Gary on the team since resurrecting him from the dirt, but he honestly has like no moves that do damage, so I decided to replace him with Sin. We arrived in Lily Cove and I tried fishing on the beach for a Pokemon, but Chet punched the Whalmer I reeled up too hard and killed it. We stormed Team Magma's base, and while trying to get the Master Ball they've got on the ground, an Electrode exploded and almost killed Chad, which was uncalled for. After beating their admin, they escaped into a submarine, and I went on to fight the next gym. Tate and Liza were the first double battle gym leaders, and I didn't realize until too late that I was just a tad underleveled for them. They don't have any more than 2 Pokemon, so I think we should be okay. 42?!
Jesus, she is severely underleveled. What the heck, Jaiden? Jaiden, you're supposed to grind. That's part of this. I can't say much though. I don't do good at grinding. I'm supposed to be grinding on Insurgents, and I haven't been doing that. I've been so busy with other stuff, I haven't had time to sit down and grind any further than what I have been. Guess I gotta get that done soon, don't I? Alright, let's continue. We got 6 minutes left of this one, and then we gotta turn around and do Platinum. So, that's gonna be fun. Let's do it.
Uh-oh. Sin and Zip Zap Zop made a good duo, being able to confuse and paralyze them, but Solrock managed to get off a Sunny Day powered flamethrower in Zip Zap Zop's face, which totally killed him. That really sucked. He put in so much work for the team and really carried us this far. The rest of this fight's for you, Zip Zap Zop. Squidward came out, and together with Sin, were able to finish off the duo, getting us our 7th gym badge. Alright, Spurky, you're up. I think I single-handedly wiped out the entire water Pokemon population between Zip Zap Zop and Spurky. I went to Shoal Cave and caught Blubby the Spheal, and went out to take on Max.
Hold up, she got a Spheal. I forgot about that. Walrein is such power. That is that is big. That is great.
See one last time. For some reason, I didn't learn my lesson when being underleveled for Tate and Liza, because I was even more underleveled for Maxie.
I have a challenge for all.
You don't got a challenge for me at all, Mr. Beast. I want to watch Jaiden.
It doesn't go down?
Jaiden. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but no, the levels don't go down.
That's not how that works.
No, that's not how that works. Sorry.
Fight was rough. Chad was able to take out his Mighty Anna, but I resorted to Squidward when his Crobat came out, and luck wasn't on my side here because Squidward was killed by a high roll wing attack. The way Pokemon works is there's a small range of damage an attack can do. It's not actually the same all the time, and it's kind of based on chance. So even though it looked like Squidward could have lived 2 wing attacks, Maxie was able to get a low roll on the first one and a high roll on the second, which was the death of Squidward. But it wasn't time to give up. We had to persevere. For Squidward, Ari came in and took out the Crobat and lived on 1 HP when hit by Camerap's Rock Slide. It was a tough battle, but we squeaked by. Barely. After that fight, I needed to take a step back and seriously grind up.
Yeah, so she is right. It is never the same when you're doing when it comes to damage calcs. You can get high rolls and low rolls, and yeah, that was definitely a high roll wing attack right there at the end. I'm trying to figure out my other little brother, and I'm not talking about Jay, just sent me a message on Snapchat, and all it says is, "You want to go?" I'm like, "Go where?"
What?
I don't know. It's prom night, so you know, that's a thing. All right, back to the video.
The team again. If we were just a bit more underleveled, we would have been murdered. Blubby joined the team and we got to work, eventually arriving in Sutopolis. Steven and the Sutopolis gym leader Wallace were there saying Groudon was in the cave because someone used the wrong orb and pissed him off. So I went in there, walked up to Groudon, and master balled him immediately. There's no way I'm fighting Groudon. Now get in the box.
That is funny. She's just like, "I'm not fighting Groudon. Now get in the box." Just talking to Groudon. Okay, like go into stream real quick and you'll see what she's looking at. You just see a tiny PC box and you just see Groudon just sitting there looking at her worried because all she says is, "Get in the box." Like, how are you gonna fit that in the box without just putting the ball in? That poor Groudon.
While fighting Wallace, Spurky was able to take out his Love-Disc and Celio. Sin beat his Whiscash, and Chad finished off the Milotic. The team was perfect. And after obtaining our final gym badge, I knew we were ready for the Elite Four. We got through Victory Road. Wally tried to fight us for the last time, but he just needs to stop. We exited the cave, and there it was. The final challenge. Here we go. Sydney was up first, and honestly, he wasn't a challenge at all. Chad and Teriyaki were able to take care of his team with ease. Phoebe wasn't difficult either, with Sin and Blubby being MVPs. Glacio was a bit tougher. Teriyaki was able to take out her Glalie, and Spurky could handle her Celios, but her Walrein was the big problem. Walreins are thick, can tank a lot of hits, and can do a lot of damage. I would know, because I have one.
Yes! That is why I love Walrein so much. That is one of my favorite water types, aside from, like, Totodile. Because I love the Totodile line. Always have. But Walrein, Walrein, just, oh my god, they're so bulky. And I love it because I got, Walrein in the, Emerald Soul Link that we're doing right now. And just having that early on for Emerald and knowing how powerful and bulky they are just amazing. Alright, let's keep this going.
I brought out Chad and she was able to get in a good amount of damage, but she was ultimately killed by Blizzard. Sin came out to try and confuse it, but it broke through the confusion and landed a Sheer Cold. Sheer Cold is a one-hit KO move. It has a 30% chance of hitting the target and will fail if the target Pokemon's level is higher than the user's. But even under all those conditions, it hit. and Sin was killed. Two great team members, down and out. Chad was with us for so long and pulled so much weight, and Sin got us through some really tough battles. Even with those losses, we were able to finish Glacia off and move on to the final Elite Four member, Drake. Drake's got a tough team, but we've got a Blubby.
That is legit the whole, I've got an army and we've got a Hulk. That is legit, that whole line. He's like, Drake's got a tough team, but we've got a Blubby. That's legit. The whole, I've got an army. We've got a Hulk.
No, it's we have a Hulk.
That's what I just said.
No, he said we got Hulk.
No, I said we have a Hulk. Alright, let's go.
The first time
Let's go.
that was said either.
And she wanted revenge for her fallen comrades. She ice beamed every single one of Drake's Pokemon. Just a straight up massacre. And with that, it was on to the last battle. Steven Stone. I was legitimately nervous. I led with Spurky to take out his Skarmory as quick as possible, and Blubby was able to take out his Claydol and Aggron, but then came his Metagross. This might be the end. Metagross is Steven's strongest Pokemon, so I needed to hinder it as much as I could before it started doing serious damage. I knew his Metagross had Earthquake, which would definitely take out most of my team, so I had to have Spurky Kamikaze to get a paralysis off. Blubby came out again, and after a lot of hard work, finally beat the Metagross by spamming Surf. Teriyaki was able to finish his Cradilly, and his final Pokemon was Armaldo, Gary's final revenge for getting booted from the team. I brought out Blubby because Teriyaki was pretty weakened, and after realizing she gets two-shotted by him, I knew she was gonna have to die. So with a heavy heart, Blubby pulled off her last Surf, getting Armaldo in the red, and was killed. Teriyaki, the Pokemon who's been with us from the start, who'd seen her friends die in front of her, the OG, refused to let any more murder happen. Onion, Corn, Zip Zap Zop, Squidward, Chad, Sin, Spurky, Blubby. Their zeros and ones won't go down in vain. One good kick to the head, and we did it. We completed the Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. Teriyaki and Ari were the only survivors.
Congratulations, Jaiden, for completing your first Nuzlocke right there. But, you know, first off, that Blaziken going for the kick to the head. That was a whole animation right there. I thought I was watching anime for a second, not gonna lie. And no, my little brother was wanting me to go to prom with him. I was like, no, I'm not going to prom. I didn't go to my own high school prom. I'm not going to yours. Alright, let's go.
But the whole team put in a lot of work to get us to number 1. A cheers to the true Mad Lads.
Yeah, that is really cool. I liked that video the first time I watched it, and I definitely like it now. So, on to the next one, which is Platinum. Okay. Just in case it tries to add me. Yep, it's going for the ad. I knew it would. It always does. Okay. Let me make sure. Yeah. Nope. We need to start from the beginning. So, all right, we've completed the Ruby Nuzlocke. Let's. Fun fact: I was actually within the streams when she was doing Platinum. So I got to see majority of her Platinum Nuzlocke live. So keep that in mind, guys, as we go through and watch this. I was in that chat.
So if you're new here, hi. I've done this before. Last year I made a video about my first ever Pokemon Nuzlocke, and the game I played in it was Pokemon Ruby. It was fun, so here I am again, doing another. But this time I attempted to Nuzlocke Pokemon Platinum. I'll explain again super quickly how a Nuzlocke works. You can only catch the first Pokemon you run into per route. If a Pokemon faints, it dies and you can't use it anymore. And you have to nickname your Pokemon so you grow more attached to them. If you
Once again, no, you don't have to nickname your Pokemon. It's just recommended. Let's continue.
still don't understand, that's not my problem. Let's get started. Hoo boy. This was my Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. Pokemon! So my friend and neighbor Barry is practically dragging me all over the place with his hyperactive squirrel brain, frantically trying to get a Pokemon as soon as possible from this Professor Rowan he saw on TV. He drags me out to Route 201 and is about to leap into the tall grass when, hold it! You guys know going into the tall grass is practically a death wish, right? What you're doing is basically suicide. Borderline insanity. What absolute moronic lunatics you are. Have you no respect for your lives?
Would he be shocked if I said no? That's basically how Professor Rowan is, though. Like, this is suicide. Do you have any respect for your lives? No.
Do you have any Pokemon? No. Do you want some? And like,
I forgot about that. That little bit right there. Do you got any Pokemon? No. Do you want some? It's like asking kids if they want drugs at that point. Speaking of, I do not approve of doing drugs. Please do not do them. Ever. Like flat out. PSA. Don't do drugs.
like that, I have a Turtwig. I named him Turt and immediately used him to bash in Barry's Chimchar. I was making my way through the route.
Once again, she's just using the Turtwig like a weapon. Just like swings it into a Chimchar. Speaking of, I was like a Piplup fan. I was not, I like Turtwig and Chimchar, don't get me wrong. I love all of the Gen 4 starters, but I was a heavy Piplup fan. Like, I heavily used Piplup. Like, anytime I do a Nuzlocke, a normal Nuzlocke of, the Gen 4 games, I tend to use Piplup every time. Although, like, there are so many other water types you can use, I just love Piplup and Empoleon. Like, speaking of, we will discuss this after, we watch this. One of the future projects for the channel later on in the year. So, be ready for that.
But right as I was about to nab the Shinx I found on 202. Don't kill it. No! So no Shinx for us. But that's alright. Shinx isn't that great this early anyway. Then I locked eyes.
Excuse me. Jaiden, we about to throw hands. We are about to throw hands. You do not say. Shinx isn't that good this early. Heavy Shinx fan. Like, no. You don't say that.
With our first trainer, the first battle. Let's see how we fare against youngster Tristan and his level 5 Starly. Oh my god! So in the first trainer battle I ever fought, I almost immediately lose my starter to a critical hit. Why do I suddenly have a very bad feeling about this? Nevertheless, we kept going onward through Jubilife City where we caught...
You have a bad feeling about that because you dissed Shinx. That's why. Also, why Shinx? Because Shinx is, like, that is my second favorite Pokemon. Welcome to the stream, though, Solar. The mic wasn't on when you said that, though, so that's why I answered.
Kronk the Zubat in the cave above Route 204, and Magikarp on 218. Hi, Magikarp. Your name is Puppy. Just outside the city, Barry runs up and demands another battle, so I happily bash in his Chimchar again, and his Starly too. I kept on my way, eventually arriving in Orberg City, and nervously challenged Rourke. I was terrified of his Cranidos, but Turt landed.
Also, Solar, thank you for a first comment in live chat. Thank you. We're doing a reaction stream. We had a comment asking us to do both of the Jaiden animation Nuzlocke. So I'm kind of sad that Carell isn't in here for this since he was the one that asked. But alright, let's go.
A crit Razor Leaf and one-shot it before it could even do anything. So that's badge number 1 for us. I made it to Floroma Town and was really excited because if you didn't know, outside the Valley Woodworks you can find Shellos. And if you didn't know, again, I love Shellos. I ran straight to the grass to get my Shellos encounter, and I'm not gonna pass up an encounter, so I very depressingly caught the Shinx and named it Failure.
Why? Why do you hate Shinx so much, Jaiden? This hurts. This hurts. This hurts my feelings. I'm very upset. She named Shinx Failure. No, Camera Diva. Don't you dare. Hi, my name is Failure. Solar, do not start that.
To vent my sadness and frustration over not getting a slug. While
What the hell? Why does she hate my Shinx? It's one of my babies. Legit, in almost everything I do for Pokemon, if there is a Shinx anywhere, you can bet I hunt for that thing. I will hunt down a Luxray. You can ask Will. I will hunt down Luxray in anything I do.
Everybody be like, hi, my name is
Solar!
Failure.
Hi, my name is Failure. That hurts.
there we found Team Galactic messing around, stealing electricity, and this little girl's dad. So I beat up the grunt guarding the door, broke in, beat up the grunts in the building until Turd evolved, then found Galactic Commander Mars at the end of the corridor, who I was scared of because she's got a fat cat that hits like a semi-truck. But I had a plan. Back in the Orberg Mines, I caught Dwayne the Onyx, and I brought him to the fight because in case things got dicey, I would switch him in to buy time and heal up my other Pokemon. Basically, Dwayne was death fodder. Turt took out Mars' Zubat, and when Perugly came out, Kronk plucked off the Oranberry it was holding. But she got hit pretty hard in the process, and since Turt needed a bit of healing before he could get back into it,
Dwayne can take a scratch. Look at that. Dwayne is fine. He's fine, guys. Don't pull the sad nose for Dwayne. Dwayne's fine. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. Oh my god! Dude! Alright, I'll give him that. I'll give him that. Dwayne gets to live.
somehow, when Dwayne was supposed to die, he hung in there on 1 HP. And you know what? I respected the hell out of him for it. I let Dwayne live, and Turt was able to take out the Perugly. What a legend. But then I put him back in the box and moved on. In Mount Coronet, I caught a Bronzor named Big Boy, which I happily added to the team. And right before Gardenia's gym, Kronk evolved, which meant no mercy for...
Hey, Kuso. Oh, Lord. Anybody get the Kronk reference? That is Emperor's New Groove. I liked that. That was cool. Hey, Kuso. I'm in a Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke.
For those flower ladies. Badge number 2. We slashed the guard bushes in front of the Galactic building and ran up all the stairs where we fought Galactic Commander Jupiter. Let's take a look at how that went.
Don't crit. Don't crit, don't crit. No! But, I mean, that won't do... Let's just hit it. Don't crit him. No. Oh.
You never say, don't crit, don't crit, don't crit. Every time you say it, it's gonna happen. Legit. I cannot count the number of times I've done that where I'm like, don't crit, don't crit, don't crit, and I instantly get crit. gonna get a
Just
crit.
crit.
Legit, it happens every time.
Oh my god! We finally were able to beat her, but that fight really knocked the wind out of me. I was shaking on my way back to the Pokemon Center when this lady Cynthia shows up and is like, egg? Yeah. Anyway, even meeting Cynthia wasn't enough to calm my nerves, so to keep my mind off the absolute tragedy we narrowly avoided, I decided to start training up Big Boy on Cycling Road. And then he died.
I've practiced this game and
So before you push up your anime glasses and tell me that steel is weak to fire, which I know, by the way, the reason I kept Big Boy in was because not only is his defense an iron wall, but he had heat proof, which negates his fire weakness. But then he got crit. So, first death. I'm sorry, Big Boy. You never had the opportunity to become a big boy. I walked in.
I'm sorry, just the way that's said. I'm sorry, big boy. You never had a chance to become a big boy. That's... Oh my god. Alright, let's keep going.
To Wayward Cave and found a Gibble. Gibble is an amazing Pokemon. It turns into Garchomp, which is easily one of, if not the strongest Pokemon in the game that isn't a legendary. Adding it to the team would give us such a huge advantage, and now there is nothing in my way between that and...
I'm sorry, the way she did that, Grottle. Just like, wasn't me.
And we're moving on. We arrived in Heart Home City where I caught DeVito the Ralts, Kronk and Puppy evolved, we had a clean win against Fantina, and some lady gave us an Eevee I named Milk. Things were starting to look better now. I was leveling up DeVito against trainers, and when fighting this lovey-dovey couple...
let's go into Puppy. Get rid of the Buizel. Oh no! You're kidding. You're kidding.
And that's why I hate love. In came Shrimp the Scyther I caught on Route 210.
That poor PC box. I gotta say, like, first she throws a Shinx into it, then a Pokeball through it, and then Scyther just blows it up. Jesus Christ. Also, Pursuit. Yeah, that is like one of the worst ways to die. Especially as a psychic type, because if you're switching out, it does double damage. That is, like, definitely worst way to die. That's...
Not only that, it hits first as it...
Yeah, it hits right as you
switch.
switch, but it's still double damage if you're switching out when it gets used.
Yep.
That it is definitely one of the worst ways to lose.
Booty.
That is, like, legit a worst way to lose them on.
Especially if it's a Mewtwo or something.
Oh, dear God.
Some good news, on Route 213, I finally found a Shellos. I named it Swoop, and I loved it. I loved it so much.
Blue Shellos is better than pink Shellos. You can't change my mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, you can't change my mind on that. Oh.
Shellos just looks better as the blue.
They just look better. I don't know why. I don't know why they did that with Shellos, why they gave it two different designs. I don't know if that was their way of trying to introduce, like, variants or something, but, like, still, Blue Shellos is best Shellos.
I know you're not supposed to have a favorite child, but Scoop was my favorite child, and I wasn't apologetic about it. I trained it up, and now we got a Gastrodon. Turt ended up evolving too, so together with Kronk and Scoop, Maylene was defeated, and badge number 4 was secured. Outside of Pastoria City, I caught a Quagsire named Lol, but when I went to get my Great Marsh encounter, I was trying to get a Yanma and accidentally threw a ball at a Wooper. So now we've got Lol and Oops in the box. Then I swept Crush.
Another fun little clause for Nuzlockes is dupes or species, and I guess she just wasn't running that. I wasn't there for the whole... I was not there for... That's a new one. I wasn't there for the for that encounter, for that stream, so definitely guess she just wasn't running that clause or anything.
Week with Milk, who is now a Jolteon with the TM Thunder I bought literally next door. I walked out of the gym and Team Galactic set off a bomb. I ran down the grunt who detonated it and took him out because he is weak. Cynthia appears again and tells me to bring a charm to her grandma. So I'm like, yes, ma'am. We found her in Celestial Town along with Cyrus, the leader of Team Galactic, who starts some evil shake. Shakespeare's speech about how everything is imperfect, so he's got to blow up the world or something. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention. And then he wanted to fight. Puppy took out his Sneasel and I sent out Milk to take care of his Golbat. But Milk decided he wanted to be lazy and not only miss all his thunders, but also punch himself in the face. Milk! You can't be doing this. Kronk came out and killed the Golbat because Milk was being difficult, but I gave him a second chance and he took out the Murkrow. Anyway, here's your dusty charm. I went out and caught a Magnemite named C, then arrived in Canalave City where we barged into Byron's gym and demolished his team with Swoop and Turd. Then Team Galactic sets off another bomb, this time at Lake Valor. So Barry, Professor Rowan's assistant Lucas, and I split up to check on the lakes. As I'm strolling past all the flopping Magikarp, I run into Galactic Commander Saturn, who we swept the floor with.
I'm still confused on how she got the Scizor. She had Scyther, but Scizor, you got to trade for that.
There's no rule against that.
But still, she could have done that with Ruby then and got like Machamp. I'm just saying.
After that, we headed over to Lake Verity, where we did the exact same with Mars. There was a part where Turt got crit and almost died. Oh god. Oh god. But we're fine, he's fine. Finally, we had to go check up on Barry at Lake Acuity, and after trekking through 6 feet of snow for like a mile, we get there to find Barry at the top of a cliff like, ha ha ha, you can't climb rocks. Come back when you can climb rocks, loser. I'll go fight Candace's gym now, I guess. Now, we've been having some good type matchups with the past few gyms, so I haven't really been nervous about most of them, but Candace uses ice types, which, like, half my team is weak against. Which, you know, nervousness rising. Not only was I at a...
Wait, she had Scizor. Scizor isn't weak to ice, is it?
No.
I think it's only weak to fire.
Weak to fire.
That's like, why? I'm pretty sure it's only weak to fire. Hold up, now I gotta check.
Yeah.
And she drew it like it's afraid of ice. Hold on. No. I think Scizor destroys ice types in all reality. Let me see.
Yeah, it's only weak against fire.
Yeah, and it resists ice. What the hell? That thing could destroy ice types. Alright.
It's super effective against them.
Alright. Alright, let's go.
massive type disadvantage, but the main threats on her team were her Abomasnow because it hits like a truck and sets up hail, and her Frostlass because it'll use the hail from the Abomasnow to heighten its evasiveness with Snow Cloak, spam double teams, and then just sweep my team. I walked in, took a deep breath, which didn't make me feel better at all, and started the battle. Shrimp took out her Sneasel, and Swoop took out her Piloswine, almost dying in the process, and then she finally brought out the big bad Abomasnow. Since it's Grass Ice type, I taught Puppy Fire Blast. Yeah, I didn't know we could... Anyway, I wasn't sure it could one-shot because Puppy's not a special attacker, and lo and behold, it didn't. It didn't miss. Please kill it. Please. It's quad. It's quad. What? Eventually, Puppy took it out, but that was absolutely terrifying. Last but not least, Frostlass. I wanted to have Swoop Rain Dance to get rid of the hail so Frostlass's Snow Cloak isn't activated, but since Swoop was sitting at a not-so-chill 20 HP, that wasn't gonna work out super great. However, since I didn't want Kronk to be in this fight at all, right before the fight, I swapped her with Failure the Shinx. Yep. Sorry, little guy. Failure looked up at the looming death that was Frostlass in front of her, and as I healed up Swoop, Failure was killed in its blizzard. It's really unfortunate we had to resort to it, but I give Failure a salute for stepping up and surrendering its life to the team. Swoop came out, got off the rain dance, and after a close battle, was able to pull through. We won, but it wasn't without sacrifice. We had a moment of silence for Failure, the true MVP of the fight. Gone, but not forgotten. Now we could climb the rocks to Lake Acuity, and when we got up there, berries got
Yeah, the Frostlass is definitely a threat. Yeah. But, definite, depression to killing the Shinx. I know you gotta sack off a Mon to win some battles. I understand that. Always have. That poor Shinx. It didn't stand a chance. It didn't stand a chance, man.
Not dripping down his face, crying in the snow because he got beat up by Jupiter.
In all reality, I feel like I'd be Barry in that situation. Just seeing a Shinx die like that, you know? Just laying in the snow, tears rolling down my face, snot dripping down my nose, you know, that would be me over Shinx.
Who looks at me and is like, "See ya, I'm going to Veilstone HQ." I'm gonna go to Veilstone. We start running through the base trying to find Cyrus, but when fighting this scientist... Psychic. Porygon 2 freaks me out. It is way too powerful, way too bulky, and it's way too weird. I do like Porygon 2 though. I would like a plush of Porygon 2. Very cute. What? No! No! Swoop!
Is this a bad time to say this is karma for the Shinxes? I'm sorry. I know I'm pausing a lot, and we're trying to get through it, but.
Oh my god.
But karma.
We lost Swoop! I wasn't okay. Kurt came out and curb stomped the Porygon 2 out of vengeance, but to put it lightly, I wasn't taking that too well. My heart is breaking.
Also, can I say, like, she's doing really well for only her second Nuzlocke and only having 4 deaths with 7 badges. Yeah. I gotta say, that is, like, really well played and everything. Gotta say. Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm still upset about that Shinx right there, but, you know. Respect. Gotta say.
I've, like, like actually sad. But life doesn't stop when your dog dies, so I had to keep trucking and brought Lol the Quagsire to the team. With an intense, blood-curdling thirst for revenge, I stormed into Cyrus's room. Fight! Shrimp and Milk took out his team in no time. I snatched his Master Ball and used his teleport pad to enter the basement where Mess Spirit, Azelf, and Yuxi are all being held captive. Fight! And like
Just the scissor. Fight! Fight!
Cyrus, Saturn was swept too. After releasing the Lake Guardians, we head to Mount Coronet because Cyrus wants to go there and destroy the planet, I think, and we catch up to him at the Spear Pillar. Before we can run up and attack him, Mars and Jupiter step in. Then Barry arrives. Honestly, I have no idea how he found us all here, and is like, I'll help. Lol takes out both their Bronzors, Mars's Prugly, and Barry's Munchlax, so I thought, you know, it was all smooth sailing, right? Well... Wow, Barry. Really doing a lot for the team, aren't ya? Oh my god, no, it has Giga Drain? No. No, oh no, oh no! It was a crit! Not only did I not know their Golbat had Giga Drain for some reason, but it also got a crit. So I was starting to feel bad, but then I started panicking. The thing is, after you fight Mars and Jupiter, you have to go into the Distortion World and fight Cyrus and...
I can't remember. Is the Distortion World, is that optional?
No.
Like, I don't think it forces you in, does it?
Yeah, I think it does force you in.
I don't remember. It's been so long since we've done Platinum. Or done anything with Platinum. But no, that definitely is unexpected. Golbats with Giga Drain. I wouldn't have expected it either. So, you know, that's something to watch out for.
You don't typically see it.
You really don't. But then again, I don't usually send out a water type to deal with Golbats, though.
Bro.
So I guess I would never see it. Alright, let's continue.
That's hilarious. Just like, this some bullshit. What?
Yeah.
Only 382 to go.
Oh, the Magikarp, yeah.
And Giratina. If Cynthia forces us into the Distortion World without us being able to get a new member, we're in massive trouble. We finished up the battle and Cyrus starts his whole spiel about how the world is imperfect, blah blah blah, everything must die except for me. Then he gets swallowed up by Giratina, a hole opens, a rip in space leading to the Distortion World, and I'm kinda just standing off to the side twiddling my thumbs like, Cynthia, please don't shove me in there without my consent. Cynthia, can I go? I have something to do. Our world will be destroyed. Are you ready? No, I'm not. Let me go. I'm free.
I guess it doesn't force you in. Alright, cool.
Holy crap. Get me out of here. Goodbye. I'm sorry, lol. We just got you, and then you died. But luckily, remember when I accidentally caught that Wooper while trying to get a Yanma? It's time, Oops. You are no accident. You're our lucky star who will carry us to victory. We got Oops leveled up, came back to the Spear Pillar where Cynthia was just sitting there waiting for us, and hopped in. Everything is topsy-turvy and the Lake Guardians are telling me to push boulders into holes.
That is the worst part of Platinum. All of this. The Distortion World.
Dear God.
I swear.
It is the absolute worst thing to have to go through.
It really is. Like, it is a pain to deal with. Like, I cannot stand doing the Distortion World stuff.
It's just fucking...
Like, don't get me wrong. I will do it during a Nuzlocke. I will do it during a playthrough. No issue. Like, I'll get it done eventually. It's just, it's so long and tedious that it's just like, why?
And it's such bullshit to try to figure out how to do it.
I remember we were doing that co-op, and it was just so, it was such a pain.
Oh my God, yeah.
It was just a pain to do, but alright, let's go.
And suddenly I'm on a floating crest of land with Cynthia, who's basically like, Cyrus, get lost and never come back. And Cyrus didn't like that.
so he came at me. Oops took out his Houndoom and his Gyarados came out, so I switched to Milk. But I was very terrified because Cyrus's Gyarados has Earthquake. So if Milk misses his Thunder here, he dies. And Milk is notorious for missing his Thunders. But it hit. Milk lives another day. He also took out Cyrus's Crobat and Honchkrow, and Shrimp finished up his Weavile. Cyrus steps aside, and suddenly, it's just me and the Angel of Darkness itself, Giratina.
Okay, so because I was in this stream for this, and right close to the end, I'll explain this. Because I don't know how many people actually know about this, why this actually takes place right here at the end. I know about it. I actually had to explain it to Will here, because I was a part of the streams. Or a good portion of them anyways, you know. Don't worry, guys. We're getting through it. We've got, like, I think that's 7 minutes left of this. And then we'll start the future projects part of this stream. I haven't gotten any copyright email yet, so I'm gonna assume I'm not getting copyrighted, but I might get copyrighted after the stream. So, I don't know yet. We'll see.
I threw the Master Ball, and like that, it was over. I saved the world. Now to get back to my gym badges.
I'm sorry, that's just priceless. Just like, I saved the world. Now to get back to my gym badges. That is amazing. Alright, let's keep going.
I arrived at Sunyshore City and started making my way through Volkner's gym. I know he's the 8th gym leader and he's supposed to be tough, and apparently he's depressed because everyone who challenges him isn't good enough and he's bored. But I wasn't concerned. We have Oops, and none of his Pokemon can do anything about it. It's not like they have Giga Drain or anything, right? They didn't, I checked. Oops was just Earthquake and everything, and at the end, I'll admit, I got a bit scared.
Okay, don't crit. If you crit Giga Impact, that would be really holy.
But it's all good. We're all good. And with that, off to Victory Road we went, where we caught ourselves a Gabite I named Flakes. Would have been nice to have one, I don't know, near the beginning of the game, say, in Wayward Cave, you know.
She's holding that over that Torterra's head. That poor Torterra. Just like... And it's not that it's lagging, it's just, it's behind for us. Because you're actually on call, so you're getting to hear everything perfectly.
I can't even hear the video.
What?
No.
What?
Crit Giga Impact, that would be really
It's playing in the stream, so...
Yeah, I just can't hear it in the call. I'm just kind of sitting here, just like, yeah.
Poor... I'm wondering if it's because I don't have you, close enough to the computer to hear it anymore.
I don't know.
But whatever. Better late than never. It's good to have just in case something goes horribly wrong out of nowhere.
Flakes is basics. Yeah, it is. It's an amazing. Whoa! No!
I'm sorry for the double Jaiden.
You're kidding.
Oh dear. And that's the straw that broke the camel's back. After Puppy died, I stepped back and decided the team we go into the Elite Four with needs to be the best possible team we can build. The Elite Four here goes pretty hard, so I couldn't go in willy-nilly just...
I'd love to see this image right here. Like in an anime opening. Like this would be like the perfect anime opening, just having the Elite Four and the champion like that. Not gonna lie. Alright.
Hoping for the best. After literally a few hours of calculations and research, I settled on a team I thought would give us the highest possibility of winning. I added Flakes to the team in place of Puppy, and with a heavy heart, left Milk and Kronk behind as I brought C the now Magnezone and Colgate the Togekiss I hatched from the eggs Cynthia gave me. Even though I was sad to not bring Milk and Kronk into the final battles with us, they won't be forgotten. And it doesn't negate the fact they were such huge assets to the team, and I wouldn't have made it this far without them. I'll see you guys on the other side. I took a step towards the doors of no return and immediately got interrupted by Barry, who wanted to have one last fight. Anyway, welcome. This is the Elite Four. The battle starts and C takes out Aaron Zeon Mega and Vespiquen, Oops takes out his Drapion, and Colgate takes out his Scissor and Heracross. Next up is Bertha. Bertha loves ground types, but Turt and Oops had a smooth time smashing through her team. I felt a horrible shiver when her Rhyperior came out, but things went well. On to Flint. Flint has a pretty scary team, but luckily Oops and Flakes had no trouble plowing through them as well. And with that, we're on to the last member, Lucian. Now, Shrimp hasn't had much time to shine in these fights so far, so I decided I wanted to let her go all out. She set up sword stances and bullet punched everything. Proud of you, Shrimp. And suddenly, I'm at the entrance to the champion. The trainer who's been known to crush dreams in a single battle, and many still fear to this day. I took a deep breath. Things are going surprisingly well, and I don't know how to feel about it. But I looked up.
She is right. I still fear Cynthia to this day. Cynthia is one of the scariest champions of all time. Like, I have to admit that. Would you agree to that, Will?
What?
Cynthia being one of the scariest champions.
I'll tell you who the scariest is. I'll tell you who's scary.
Who is the scariest, then?
The scariest is fucking... Actually, yeah, I think Cynthia is the scariest.
You were just like...
Because I don't really like Cynthia that much compared to other champions. Like, wait.
Then you're like, wait. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, nobody is scared.
Dude, Greninja, that's awesome. I'm happy you got a shiny Zygarde from Raids. That's amazing, dude. Congrats. That's actually really rare. Good job, man. Alright, we're going to continue this, and then we'll discuss the future stuff.
And there she was. At this moment, I have only one last objective. Defeat Cynthia. She leads with Spiritomb, which has no weaknesses, so I sent out Turt to hit it as hard as possible. Flakes takes out her Togekiss, and then her Garchomp comes out. This is known to be one of the toughest boss Pokemon in the entire franchise.
Wait, that was first battle? Dude, that's even better. Like, you didn't even have to majorly hunt. That was first battle shiny Zygarde. Dude, that's awesome. Congrats to that.
And rightfully so. That thing was made by Satan himself, and I'm sure even he fears what he has created. I immediately switched to Oops, who's the only Pokemon that can lead us to victory here. I planned to put it to sleep with Yawn, and then Ice Beam it until it died. That was our only hope. But then, Oops was crit. And that was it. Nothing on my team can take a hit from this monster, and even if they could, they couldn't do much damage back. I sat there and
Dude, I will like finish my reaction here, Zygarde, in like just a sec. I just want to kind of finish up this reaction so that way we can also get what else needs to be discussed. Like, we just gotta finish this up. Like, I've got 2 minutes of it left, and then I'll finish my reaction to your shiny Zygarde. And then I gotta also discuss like future plans for the channel here. So give me 1 sec to finish this, and I'll finish my reaction to that, because I've got like major comments for that, because that's awesome.
Belief, knowing there wasn't anything I could have done, and the battle is basically unwinnable now. I brought out Shrimp to bullet punch it so we could get in a little bit of damage, but she was killed. Colgate tried to chip away at it. He did some damage too, but was crit one shot. At this point, I'd accepted defeat. Only Turt, C, and Flakes were left. It's hopeless at this point. Flakes came out, and against all odds, Flakes outsped Cynthia's Garchomp and killed it. I didn't think he could do it. He was 2 levels weaker, and I don't know. I just didn't think he could outspeed it. Suddenly, there was a chance. We could win this after all. Cynthia brings out her Milotic, which C took out with a few Thunderbolts. Flakes took out the Lucario with Dig. Look, my Earthquake TM is on Scoop, and we all know what happened there. Finally, our last Pokemon comes out. Roserade. Flakes went in for the Dragon Claw, and the battle was over. We won. As Cynthia's congratulating me, a sudden feeling of overwhelming guilt washes over my entire body, so intense it almost knocks me down. I don't think I deserve this. Something here isn't right. This wasn't meant for me. Back in the distortion world when Giratina split me in 2, how do I know I'm me? What happened in the other timeline where I saw glimpses of what happened parallel to this world, that was me too. Those things happened. Was that the ending I'm destined to have? The world I'm living in now is how I want things to be, but the other Jaiden is equally me as I am her. Even if you might think I deserve this dimension, things don't work like that. Are there some things you can't escape, even when you try everything you can do to alter it? I don't know the answer. I may be able to sit on this throne now and thank all the Pokemon that put in everything to help me get here. All the hard work, blood, sacrifices we made. But I don't think I can ever accept this victory. I don't know what ending was meant for me. And I don't think I ever will.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn my mic back on. Definitely an amazing video by Jaiden Animations. Once again, guys, I left links to the original videos in the description. So if you all have not seen them yet, definitely go watch them. I do not own them. Those are owned by Jaiden. Let me actually close out of this so that way it's not lagging my stream out anymore. Greninja. Dude, shiny Zygarde. Like, I gotta say, that is an amazing catch, my dude. Like, that's definite best part. Definitely, if you all were not a part of Jaiden's actual live stream for Platinum, I was actually a part of that, so I remember what actually happened. The reason why she did the whole 2 parallel parts for the Elite Four and stuff is she originally lost in the Elite Four. And she got to have a redo. All of us in chat actually gave her a redo. So, that is actually the reason for the whole 2 split dimensions and stuff. Like, she lost, and all of us in chat, like, we didn't want it to end there. We didn't want her to end on a loss. So we were like, redo it. Yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun to be a part of that stream. But now that we are here at this part of the stream, Greninja, you actually came in at the right time, because we are now going to be announcing some future projects for not just my channel, but for another channel as well. As you all know, I work with Will here all the time. Originally, he was going by Judgy Hydreigon. He is now going by the name Legendary Hydreigon. So, Also, congrats to the name change, Will. So, and his first project is actually going to be coming within, I believe, this is not a exact time span, so please do not quote me on that. I'm wanting to say within the next month, he is starting a brand new project on his channel, which is a Pokemon White randomizer Nuzlocke. So definitely go hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell on his channel so you do not miss when that actually starts. Because that is definitely going to be something fun to be watching out for. However, the key factor for this series for him is he didn't get to randomize his game. I'm the one that randomized it. I already know what his starters are. But for content's sake, you all will not know unless you all definitely go hit that subscribe button on his channel and hit that notification bell. So that way, when he starts that series, you all will get to see what starters he gets. I kind of already have an idea of what he will pick, but I'm not revealing anything until that series starts. So, can't wait for that. I'm actually hyped up for it myself because I'm wanting to watch it. I'm going to watch every episode of that because I know for a fact when he sees those starters, he's going to be... he's going to actually... I don't think he'll call me, but he'll definitely message me after the video. I know it for a fact. Either that or he'll message me during the video. Another future thing, later on in November, which I'm pretty sure that's when Brilliant Diamond is going to release. Excuse me, I'm burping. I drank a coffee while I was watching these videos. In November, I have already pre-ordered Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I'm hyped for the Gen 4 remakes. This man had to call and check on me to make sure I was alive when they were announced. He thought I was going to have a heart attack. We are going to be doing a streamed series of that. We are going to be doing a Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke on the day of release. We're going to be starting that. So, definitely be watching out for that during November. So, we will be doing that here on the channel. Me and Legendary Hydreigon, we both have a project we have planned out. We're not going to announce it yet. Just be looking forward to it. We do have some projects planned out for after his Pokemon White series. No, I'm not sleeplocking Brilliant Diamond. Holy crap. With me having a actual regular job to go along with YouTube, I definitely can't do a bunch of sleeplocks. Like, I'm going to get lucky if I get that day off. So, definitely cannot sleeplock it, but it will definitely be a weekend streams for that. Because knowing me, I could probably get Brilliant Diamond done within a couple streams if I actually sat down and worked at it. As for, I'm trying to think, I think there was another project I was supposed to announce, wasn't there, Will? I'm trying to think. I announced Pokemon White. I announced the Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke when that releases. Shoot. I've hinted towards our other future projects. Y'all should do a game with 2 different versions and then randomize each other's games. That's actually, that more than likely that'll happen eventually. Oh, right, because this was already announced on Fallen's channel. Fallen Official, when he gets a better computer. A few months back, they had me replay Pokemon Black because I'm not gonna lie. Gen 5 is one of my least favorite gens, and it's mostly just because I can't stand the story. I play Pokemon for the story. I've always have. But I have given Gen 5 like, I love the Gen 5 Pokemon. I love the Gen 5 soundtrack. That's one of the best parts of Gen 5 is the soundtrack that goes with it. Heck, I even like some of the cities and stuff within Gen 5. It's just, the story just killed it for me, because it was like, it didn't make sense. And, like, 10-year-old me just was like, no. I know it might be upsetting for some people, but it's just like, that's my stand on Generation 5. Like, it was a...
You'll have to do it again in the future.
I will have to do it again in the future. I have to do a Pokemon Black, randomized Nuzlocke after Insurgents, which I definitely need to work more on that. Definitely going to be starting Insurgents back up in, like, probably the next few days, even. Because I got to get more of that done, so that way we can get Pokemon Black started. I mean, I don't care. I only played Shield.
There also may be a bit of a surprise sprinkled in on my side.
Yeah. You do have a surprise sprinkled in on your side. But because they forced me to play Pokemon Black, both players who also played Black with me agreed to do their least favorite gens for their channels. Since they had the rule that was set up for me was I was not allowed to record and I was not allowed to stream till I finished Pokemon Black. So, because of this, both players made an agreement. If I played Pokemon Black and did not record or stream, both players had to play their least favorite gen for their channel. So, Will, you haven't played your least favorite gen, so I feel like that actually needs to be the project after your other two that you have planned. No offense. I do hold people to their words. And you know that about me.
I don't even have a least favorite gen.
I'll explain to you later, because I know what you said to get me to play Black, and I know what Fallen had said for if I play Black.
You know what his least favorite is.
I know what his least favorite is, and that's Generation 7. He has to play Ultra Sun.
That's different.
He has to play... Yeah, I'm pulling it out. I do not forget. They would not leave me alone till I sat down and played Gen 5. So it was...
Pulled it out of the gutter, didn't it?
I did pull it out the gutter. So I am pulling it out the gutter. I am not letting this go. You all will do your least favorite gens for your channels, like you all agreed.
You don't even know my least favorite gen.
It was Generation 6. X and Y. You didn't like Diantha. Haha!
Didn't like Diantha. She's my least favorite champion. Doesn't mean Gen 6 as a whole is my least favorite game.
Exactly. So you gotta play Gen 6 for your channel. And it's gotta be played, and the agreement was it's gotta be played the same way I played Black. I was not allowed to randomize Pokemon Black. Meaning, you two have to go through Ultra Sun for Destin's channel, and X and Y, normal playthroughs of both games.
Guess what? You got to play that with us.
I know I gotta play it with us, and I don't got an issue with Gen 7 and Gen 6. I'll play that anytime. So I will sit down, but the way it works, definitely.
It was hard as hell for me to rank a least favorite, because I was like, huh.
So, like, definitely, though, the other agreement was that the player that's being forced to play gets to first pick at the starters, so... Since Destin more than likely will be first for this, he'll get first pick at the Ultra Sun starters. Will, you will get first pick at the X and Y starters, so...
I already know who I'm picking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can guess who you're picking, too, because I know you won't pick Finnegan.
No way. No.
You hate Finnegan so much.
Favorite starter, all of them. Fucking Delphox.
I feel like you would... Can I take a guess at who I think you're picking?
Who?
Froakie.
Nope.
Oh, is it really not Froakie? I'll end up
No,
being
I
stuck.
like that's not the most.
I feel like I'll end up being stuck with Finnegan. Not gonna lie.
Roll cycle.
Because Destin will end up picking Froakie.
Yeah.
Just to not get Finnegan.
I'm just assigning you Fennekin.
Yeah, I like Froakie. Froakie's a really good mon. But definitely, so X and Y will be eventually on Legendary Hydreigon's channel as a 3-way co-op. And then Ultra Sun will be a 3-way co-op on Fallen's channel. Because that was what was agreed to. Fun fact, Ultra Sun's gonna be a bitch because of Ultra Necrozma. That's gonna be the worst part of it.
No, that's not it. That's not all of it. The totems and shit are...
The totems ain't that bad. You can get past them. It's
Ultra...
Araquanid is a pain in my butt, but I already have a way to deal with that. Because I don't know what Destin will pick in Ultra Sun. I feel like he'll pick Litten. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he'll pick Litten. And
which I'm sad because I know how to use Incineroar best.
I feel like you'll go Rowlet, which will leave me with Poplio, which is fine with me because I've played with all three. I know how to use each of them. Primarina will be good for me because I will decimate totem the dragon totem. Komodo.
Good luck.
I've actually done it with Primarina before. I'll explain that in a sec.
How last time I tried to do that?
It's not easy.
Protect.
It's not an easy.
Z-move.
It's not easy. I will explain how to do it in a sec, but
And they had Thunder Punch.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I'm missing an announcement. We've done the 3-way co-ops announcement. We've done the white Nuzlocke. The black Nuzlocke.
Something great and that we've been planning for a long time.
I don't think it's Soul Link, is it?
Nope.
Wait. Oh, shit. Wait. I'm trying to think. Is it a 3-way or are we talking the other thing?
No, it's not.
It's not 3-way? Then it might be the generation debate. That might be what I'm thinking of.
That's the one.
That's the one. All right, yeah, generation debate. Essentially what this is we're gonna go through we're gonna make a list of the generations. We do have rules for how that'll be set up, but I will not discuss that in this. You all will definitely just have to tune in for when we do the generation debate. That'll be done by me, Legendary Hydreigon, and Fallen Official. It'll definitely be discussed by all three of us because we got to determine what is the best generation that all three of us can agree on. I'm telling you, you are not going to get Generation 5 into number 1. I'm telling you that right now. You might be able to... I can agree. You will get it away from number 8, but you will not get it past... I don't think you'll even get it past into the top 3 with me. You might be able... You might be able to get it. You might be able to get it to number 4, but I don't think you'll get it to number 3.
The story can weigh it down that much.
The story, we'll discuss that during the debate, but definitely.
That's what you're gonna bring up too. Is the story just kills it.
The story kills it every time. Every time, the story kills it. I'm sorry, it does. But
I don't understand. I don't understand.
You will have to try to convince me during the debate. That is how it works, remember? If you can convince me during the debate that Gen 5 belongs in the top 3, maybe you can convince me then. But as of right now, you will get lucky that it gets past number 8. that it does not hit in that final
What you
slot.
got weigh in is they're being debated by categories.
They are being debated by categories, but we're not announcing what the categories are yet. But guys, I have enjoyed this stream. I cannot believe I have been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. That actually shocks me.
For short videos too.
I know that they will be, but guys, it has been a lot of fun tonight. I enjoyed reacting to Jaiden's videos here on stream. I also enjoyed announcing all of this stuff. Like I said, definitely go hit Legendary Hydrogen's channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I know he doesn't have a lot of content out yet, but there is a video with me in it already. I did tell him before not to upload it, but it was still uploaded anyways, and it's kind of funny now over than back then. Definitely hit that subscribe button for him, guys. Let's definitely also get Fallen to 100 subs, guys. He is what, I believe 8 subs away now.
I think it's 7 now.
Is it 7 now? No, it's 8. It's still 8. It is still 8 subs. Let's get this man to 100 subs. We want to get him to 100 subs before his birthday in September. So let's get this man to 100 and keep him at 100. And as for me, you all know what's happening. If I hit 500 subs, you all are getting a sleep lock. I have also already determined what the game will be for sleep lock, which will be Pokemon X. I will be doing a sleep lock of that. So, Generation 6 sleep lock. That's going to be a lot of fun. 500 subs and you all will see a Pokemon X sleep lock. Right here on the channel. I will legit make sure I have a day off so that way that happens. When that sleep lock happens, it'll start about at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I need 197 more subs. I'm counting down though, guys. We gotta hit that 500 sub mark, and we will get the first sleep lock here on the channel. I have figured out what I understand that's 197 more subs, but that's why we keep doing these streams, because the more we do these streams, the more we're hitting YouTube's algorithm to get us out there so we can get those subs. It takes a lot to do this stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I have been at this for almost 4 years now, and definitely on my 4-year anniversary I will do something big for the channel. Definitely will, with you starting up soon. That's gonna be a lot of fun for you to plan out, which is your anniversary years. You gotta definitely plan stuff out.
Oh my god, I had 11 subs now.
Yep, Greninja probably just went in and subscribed, man. Thank you, Greninja, for the subscription. Autobots rollout should be your thing. But YouTube algorithm has been kind of cruel to new YouTubers and stuff to the platform, which is they keep pushing our stuff down, which is when we do videos, which is why I've resorted to streaming so much. They keep pushing my videos down because of the fact I'm not popular. I'm not like Tyranitar Tube or Original 151, King Nappy, you know, I'm not up there like them. They're going to put their videos way above mine, and that's fine. I understand that. They've got more subs than I do.
The great Nappy has fallen.
Yeah, so definitely we're trying to push our way up there, and our best way of doing that is doing these streams and announcing all of our channels. YouTube is toxic, yes, but that's fine. We're going to keep pushing for it. We're going to get bigger. We're going to get better. You know what? And that's just how this works. We just got to keep pushing for it, and eventually we'll get there. And when we got people like you, Greninja, and people like Corel, who come into these streams and you all work with us, you talk with us, it's amazing to have you all here, and in all reality, at this point, I just call y'all the Savage Fam because you all are the Savage Fam. You're what's keeping this channel alive. So you know what? Thank you so much for coming out, and just, even if it's right there at the end of the stream, you know, it's still better than not having y'all in the stream at all. You are me, yes. That is awesome. I don't know about that though, man. But you know what? Definitely, it's been a lot of fun tonight. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. It'll probably be like a spur of the moment. Like, I didn't even think I was going to stream tonight in all reality until Carell actually commented and asked if I would do a reaction to these. So I was like, alright, cool. Yeah, I'll do that. Good night, me. Alright, good night, Greninja. You are awesome. Thank you for being here. And you know what, guys? Just stay savage, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.